Hey guys, Joe with Screen Rant, and I'm with Jesus, the animation manager. What can you tell me exactly an animation manager does?
Yeah, good question. My parents ask all the time. So basically, I partner with the creative supervisors. So in this case, the two supervising animators, and we manage the team. So my specific role is kind of making sure the artists have everything they need to do the amazing work that they do. That they feel supported and keep morale up, but at the same time, like make sure that we're hitting those deadlines that the producers and that the studio needs from us.
Now, I'm assuming you took a lot of trips here to Oaxaca during the course of the making of Coco from 2012, I believe, all the way to 2017, I think. Now, were you on those trips?
So I was not.
Were you not?
I was working on other films at the time. So yeah, I was brought in about 2 years before the release, and yeah. So what I do is kind of like depends on what department I work in. You can work 3 months or 4 years in a film. So I was lucky enough to have a good sized chunk on this film.
Now I know that you said you haven't seen the behind the scenes stuff yet, and I have, and it's like mini documentaries. Now a lot of your animators, a lot of your team came back with sketches, and I saw them sketching what they would see. Do you know what exactly made it possibly into the film from their sketches?
Everything from just kind of like the design of the alebrijes to the colors that they use, to the shapes, different shapes of faces and bodies that you see all over Mexico. So I think there's undeniably a little bit of everything in everything that they brought back. But specifically, it's a little hard to tell because it's all a conglomeration of a lot of visions.
Now we're here with a lot of beautiful alebrijes.
Yeah.
I said it right this time.
Yes, yes you did.
What were your two animals? Do you know?
So I only know my birth date one. It's an owl.
Okay.
Yeah. So he's the healer. So I'm supposed to be able to heal people with my words.
Now, one thing that's a big important part about Coco is family. And one thing after watching the behind the scenes stuff is that everybody celebrates family a little bit differently when it comes to Dia de los Muertos. What were some of the traditions that maybe you had growing up that you would celebrate with your family?
Yeah, well, for us, we celebrate a little bit differently. My family's from the north, from the state of Durango, and it's a little bit different out there. But definitely for us, it was the remembering your deceased ones, not just on that day, but pretty much all year round, and sharing their stories and definitely having their pictures up. And just, yeah, making sure that we don't forget who they were and the influence that they had on us.
Now, for a lot of those eagle-eyed, hardcore Pixar fans that are going to get the Blu-ray, DVD, or digital release, they're going to go frame by frame and try to figure out which Easter eggs they can pick out. Now, there's a few in the DVD which they mentioned, but is there any that you were able to kind of pick out during making the film?
You know, for me, we have the regular Easter eggs, and it's hard because I'm tracking just the work, and then I forget to look for the Easter eggs, and then sometimes a shot leaves our department, and they'll add in the Pixar ball or something. But for me, what I love of this film is the Mexican historical figures that we had. So to have Cantinflas in there, and Negrete, and Maria Felix, those were my idols growing up because those were what my grandfather used to talk to me about. So for me, those are the Easter eggs that I love, and that not maybe unless you're familiar with Mexican cinema, you might not know.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So if you can sum up the digital and Blu-ray release in a hashtag, what would that hashtag be?
Hashtag buy it.
Buy it.
Yeah.
Hashtag buy it. There you go. Pleasure. Thank you so much. Thank you.